or Matt LeBlanc.
Did you get to talk to him?
Yeah, kind of like
Emilia Clarke loves Matt LeBlanc.
Hi. Actually blushing. Yeah, I just think you're wicked.
Yet despite her nerves, Amelia did manage to ask him to say Joey's most famous line.
I do have one slight request from you, though. So would you be able to ask me how I'm doing? Oh, yes, do that.
How you doing?
I caught that from back here. It worked. Yes, it did.
Taylor Swift was just as starstruck when Ellen brought out her teenage crush, Justin Timberlake, mid-interview.
Cole, your musical crush, somebody in the business.
Oh, Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake is your favorite, really?
Yeah.
Well, I said I'd bring him next time you're here.
Swift was so stunned she could barely speak. Her reaction says it all.
So we've been hiding you the whole show. You didn't see him.
We're hiding him?
No, we hid you.
Why did you do
No,
that?
he was already on. We've been hiding you, so you didn't know that he was here.
So that makes me less
I'm drinking. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
That's the best surprise ever. This is the best day ever.
Meanwhile, Kristen Bell has always been open about her love for Jason Momoa, but when he put his hands on her shoulder, she basically short-circuited.
Had no idea that you were a huge fan. That's
Thanks.
beautiful. That's an honor.
I'm sorry, I'm in his web. I'm in this. There's a lot of rhythm coming from over here.
But when Kesha finally got the chance to meet Jerry Seinfeld, it did not go the way she hoped.
I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Take a hug.
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks. That was a nice moment. I don't know who that was.
Yet perhaps no one has had a bigger celebrity crush than Billie Eilish's infatuation with Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, right? That was like my first love. Like, that was the person I was in love with. In my head, he was in love with me. It was like a relationship with a person.
Then, at Coachella 2019, it finally happened. She got to meet her biggest crush, and Billie was positively overwhelmed by the moment.
It is interesting, though. I don't know. You just think for 1 second, it is interesting. It's just our nature. Someone we've been watching, a celebrity, whomever, an athlete, when you just think, what's their type? You're just wondering, who's your crush? Who did you grow up feeling like, I just love this person? Because we've all been there. We've all been there. I'm not trying to hear that, oh, I don't think like that. We're all just human. If we're all just human, then you understand the question. Who's your crush? Who's your celebrity crush, right? Alright. So it's just interesting when you're like, man, that's just who that person grew up liking. It's interesting to give it a thought. And then when the moment passes, real life. Because it's not that deep.
On the other hand, Adele once confessed to having a major crush on The Rock.
Someone I've never met that I think I would actually cry.
Who?
Is The Rock, but I know he goes by Dwayne Johnson now.
No, wait,
but I was the biggest wrestling fan when I was younger.
This is so funny.
He sent me flowers the other day because him and his wife couldn't make my show. Literally, I nearly fell off my chair.
So when he surprised her at the 2023 Grammys, she looked like a fangirl living her dream.
And then I found out that he's a huge fan of yours, too. I do have someone called The Rock. Adele meet The Rock meet Adele. First time ever. Alright, you two get acquainted. We're gonna keep the show moving.
But Megan Fox didn't wait for surprises. She made her move on The Rock live on stage.
By the way, major respect. Major respect. Moving on with the show. I'm not sure if that was his idea. Not sure whose idea this entire shenanigans was. But whoever's responsible for this, they were definitely unaffected by the chance of this turning into an awkward, embarrassing moment to live with. So that was definitely love that he said, yeah, I'll do that. We've given the people what they were looking to see. Let's move on. No guts, no glory, right? It's so funny how you can have the guts to stand on camera, heartfelt moments, and also say things that are in scripts. Excuse me. It's so funny how we can do all that. But then give you a small task that you do every day. Standing, walking over to Adele, walking, hugging, introduction, with thousands of peers, people that you respect them and their craft and the lane they've chosen, and all of a sudden you gotta quiet down that, like, I feel a little nervous doing this. Humans.
The Teen Choice Awards.
It's too bad because I like big, strong guys who can be as gentle as a pussycat.
Well, alright.
Well, you know, meow.
Yet no one had as much game as S.D.N.Y did when he put the moves on his celebrity crush, Sharon Stone.
I've been meaning to tell you this for a while, but I probably about 15 years. But, I feel like I've seen you all my life. And here you are in person, and you look so great.
You're a joke! You're ridiculous! You're funny going for it! You're actually going for it!
Stan clearly knew what he was doing, as Stone would flirt right back.
How would one ask Sharon Stone on a date?
Not only did he help break the monotony by calming the nerves and just making light of the situation, but now he's carrying me home. W's for my man.
In Romania.
Kind of like this, Chip Fudge.
Would you bite me in the neck?
Oh my God.
Or just...
Don't mind if I do.
What are you gonna ask me
Okay,
stuff?
you are pretty cute. I just want to throw that
He's actually gone red now! He was all cocksure! He was all like, as soon as you turn around, look, he's just like a chicken!
But the tables would turn in this next clip where Sandra Bullock couldn't stop thirsting over Channing Tatum.
I think I saw you in passing at like the academies one time, and I think I was just like, oh my god, there's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And I saw him in Magic Mike.
Touche.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was oh my God, but it was in a different way.
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Let's talk.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, what is that?
Now, it's safe to say that Pink has always had a thing for Johnny Depp.
Do you know Johnny himself?
No,
No.
I dodged that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Why? Did something bad happen?
I can't.
Thought you did.
Yeah.
You have a crush on him.
Kimmel brought Depp out mid-interview, and Pink completely froze. She couldn't even look him in the eye. On the other hand, Conan O'Brien absolutely went for it when he got to interview his longtime crush, Rebecca Romaine.
Are you still with John Stamos? I know you two have been going at it for a long time. That relationship's is it falling apart yet? What's going on?
Why, Conan?
Oh, I don't I gotta say, this is the most unprofessional behavior I've ever exhibited on TV. I know, it's wrong. She's in a good relationship, he's a nice guy, and he's 3,000 miles away, baby! It's rock and roll!
Then there's actress Ali Maki, who was very public about her crush on O'Brien.
One of my staffers brought some tweets of yours to my attention, and I thought I needed to, we should discuss it, maybe. Here's a tweet that you sent out. It is weird that my celebrity crush is 100% absolutely at Conan O'Brien. Is that weird? Is it? My question is, why can't, if someone said I've got a crush on Brad Pitt, they don't go, isn't that crazy? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Because they know that the general reaction is going to be like, yeah, that's right.
No,
But you act like your tweet is going to blow up the universe. It's so...
I think that was more me channeling my teenage self you know, you get a little nervous. You're like, is it weird? I don't know. Is it weird? And
Okay.
then there's like 5 emojis after.
Oh yeah. Oh, the emoji. I don't know why the emojis are all crying and sweating.
But there was just one problem. He's pretty sure she had him confused with someone else.
But then there's another one. I think we have.
Oh,
It used to be hard to have with Conan and Ben Affleck.
Mm-hmm.
But Conan's definitely taken the lead. Both tall, dark, and handsome. So then I'm thinking, you don't even have the right guy. You're thinking of somebody else.
Oh my God,
I'm the least dark person. I'm the whitest human being on the planet. You know that?
No, that laughing tells me that maybe she knows she did have the wrong guy. That's wild.
That Conan, ladies, he's so dark and handsome.
You are very tall, dark, and handsome. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
But Ariana Grande's feelings for Jim Carrey left little room for doubt.
My first screen name was like at AIM. Remember when AIM was the thing? It was Jim Carrey fan 42. I am not lying. And I loved him.
That's why the singer was practically hyperventilating when she'd finally get to meet her first crush ever.
Hi, Ariana.
Oh my God.
She's crying. You've done
And while Grande embraced her idol, Selena Gomez literally ran away when she first met her celebrity crush, Shia LaBeouf.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
Hey! Hey! Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
I'm so sorry to bother you.
Thanks for being so sweet to me. Really sweet to me.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
But for Emma Stone, her first Oscar win was made even more memorable by the fact that the award was handed to her by her childhood crush, Leonardo DiCaprio.
He was the love of my life. I had a picture of him in my bedroom that was signed that I had gotten for my birthday when I was like 12 years old. And I was walking to Leah's. Officially, the most surreal moment of my life. I could not believe it.
Jennifer Lawrence had her own Oscar night surprise when Jack Nicholson randomly walked into her interview, and the two instantly started flirting.
Oh, you got a fan here.
No politics,
No.
George. What about
If you want to talk politics, we can.
Such a beautiful gal.
Thank
I'll be
you.
your crush.
Yeah, you're being really rude.
Good to see you.
Nicholson took his shades off for her. Unc is a gentleman and a true scholar. Or is it a true gentleman and scholar? Irregardless. Gotta love Jack Nicholson. I should do a little, make a compilation real quick of, gotta loves. Like just the actors and actresses. The gotta loves. The just comes on screen, you just gotta love them. Just one of them characters. Just gotta love them.
Thank you. I loved all your movies. Oh, really?
Do I look like a new girlfriend?
I thought about it.
Is he still here?
Jennifer Lawrence, brother, she's quick on her feet. She's smooth too. But catching Jack Nicholson not on his square had to be cold in hell. My man just says quick, if not quicker. I thought about it.
But she's
I'll
not
be waiting.
always that smooth, as when she finally met Homeland star Damian Lewis, J-Law couldn't keep it together.
Stop it. Seriously, I'm not good. I'm not good. No, stop it.
It's great. So
She wants to.
it's like a double interview.
She wants to show her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. She wants me to.
Yet both Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder were as effortlessly charismatic as ever when the two discussed their previous, and perhaps even ongoing feelings for one another.
Well, I had a pretty
How do you not
big,
remember?
healthy crush.
I had a
on
big,
him.
healthy crush on you,
you know.
Anyway.
What happened to the healthy crushes?
Oh, it's still,
They're still there. They're just
it's still
like- yeah,
raging.
it's just like-
But when Zac Efron surprised Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles, the gymnast was visibly shaken at the sight of her celebrity crush.
Do you remember that?
What's going on right now?
I'm shaking. I'm so scared.
Yet it was Keke Palmer who absolutely lost it when her longtime crush Michael Ealy walked onto the set mid-interview.
If you follow me on Twitter, you definitely know my number one crush is Michael. Yo. Honestly, Michael Ealy is so fine. I have to just take a nap on him sometimes.
Again, it's just that interesting moment because just from a fan's perspective, something about a crush, something about watching someone you always see so serious. You know, when we see them, they're at work most of the time. And even when they're on red carpets or whatever have you, they gotta carry themselves and conduct themselves as someone who takes their job serious. Anyways, it's interesting because you get to see them, and there's something about a crush that can bring out the child in you. Just, bro, you can't compare it to nothing because it's so personal. It's so you. It's a you moment. You can't fake it. You can't duplicate it. This is a you. The person you are. Not the person that this movie wants you to be. Not the person that this director wrote. Not you are attracted to this person beyond attraction. You feel like, oh, I would marry this person. That's how much you adore them. So you've looked at their posters. Maybe not. Maybe you don't have none of their posters or movies. But every time you see them, in your mind, you're like, oh, I love this person. I love this person. You know, obsession, passion. Let's call it passion, because it's not to be creepy. It's you. It's you talking to you. You're not out here stalking anyone, but you love this person. So we get to see like the child, bro. It brings the child out of some of them. It's interesting. Even when all the women who know, like the Shia LaBeoufs or the interaction they had, all the friends can't help but just stare. And they're definitely not helping the situation, but they can't help it because they're good friends. They're actually good friends with each other. And they've heard the way she talks about him and goes on and on. They were there when she had a poster or two. They were there when she said we should go see the movie. They were there for these talks. And now they're seeing you meet him, the person you adore truly. And they're happy for you, and they can't help but just stare at this moment, because the same way it's bringing out human nature out of these people, we can't help the human nature in us is drawn to that. Look at love, one of the most strongest energies there is, if not the. And we're watching a sense of true love and passion mixed right before our very eyes. And we didn't even have to pay for it. Well, some of them did. You know, she loves this. Simone loves that man so much. Even in pure chaos and her initial reaction, she still is intelligent enough to ask a question like, how'd you pull this off? She just had to know, how'd you pull this off?
But he is too fine. Blue-eyed baby.
Bro said, if I'm gonna come correct. He said, I've seen a few videos myself of crushes. If I'm gonna come correct. Flowers and all in hand. He ain't come to play with y'all.
And we can't help but feel for singer-songwriter Ollie Murs when Graham Norton embarrassed him in front of Mila Kunis.
I believe someone tweeted you this question. If you could have kids with any celeb, oh no, who would you have them with?
Actor Taron Egerton was also put on the spot in front of his first ever celebrity crush, Rachel Weisz.
He's going to embarrass me.
Maybe.
It's going to embarrass me, isn't it?
Embarrass.
I've got a feeling that I may
Ready?
have said something in the past that I'm now going to regret.
Growing up, who was your first ever celebrity crush?
Rachel Weisz. I cannot believe you're doing that to
Oh
me.
no, we don't need to.
Thanks for that, guys. So here we are now sitting in the awkwardness.
Well, I'm very honored.
But Yahya Abdul-Mateen didn't hold back. He met Julia Roberts and just went for it live on air. No hesitation.
You were actually my,
Oh no. Oh God. Why are you doing that?
I can't believe I've been tweeting this. You were my first human crush. Yeah. I was 5 years old, and you were Tinkerbell. You were my Tinkerbell.
I'm just a little bit stuck on the human crush.
Jessica Rabbit was the, and she's.
Yet Chance the Rapper didn't even see it coming when Beyoncé hugged him from behind during an interview. His face says it all.
So, videos and muscles. I'm on you.
Drake?
Oh my God,
That happened.
That happened.
Another interview crasher was rapper Jack Harlow, who walked straight into Saweetie's interview to shoot his shot with her.
Hey girl, what's up?
Hi, Sweetie.
Hi.
Jack.
I know.
Good to see you. Hey, you want to interrupt us? You want to say hi to everything? You don't like getting caught off guard?
Why are you shaking?
Am I?
Yeah. Oh,
Nobody's shaking. Nobody's shaking.
Yet Michael B. Jordan was completely oblivious to the fact that British pop star Cheryl was absolutely thirsting over him.
God, it really does. Yeah.
And
But on the set of Baywatch, Zac Efron and Alexandra Daddario had so much chemistry that the two even reportedly dated after filming.
I like what's in here, and what's
here. Last night, and you mentioned that touching Zach's abs is like touching an angel.
Yes.
How does it feel to hear something like that? I'd love your response to that, Zach.
It's really sweet. Yeah. That's, yeah. Cool. Well, you are an angel. So.
oh, thank you.